Today we're jumping back into Batomon Showdown, and we're cooking up another broken run, but this time using some fire mod. But anyways, let's jump in and see this craziness. I think it's time we try out the chef, right? Your single type monsters gain fire, so we want to be going for a fire type team, but we can also go for some other typings that don't usually have any other type. But Scorchip starting off, I do want to grab with a free reroll, and you know I'm going to use it straight away. And I wouldn't mind trying to go for something like a shield stacking Bernie type team. I'm going to take 2 Scorchips. I'm going to lock the ship because I do want a Magmite. And I'm probably going to grab ourselves a little big old Bumblebolts. But let's move on with this. 2 Scorchips, and I want to get this guy level up to 3. Because it's been a long time since I used him and he's kind of cracked. But can we take on this freaking Sting Guard? And I feel like they're going to do one big massive damage. But we might be able to pace him out with our burns. And also with a shock and stack and shock. Holy moly, I was going to say shock and stack. But we got our first badge and 9 more to go. Not bad at all. Now let's take our Magmite. We could also grab you for a level up, but I'm going to roll. Then we could also go for water fire type, which I don't really want to go for. And I kind of honestly want to take this Pebbler. Is there something wrong with me? Maybe. So I'm going to sell our Bumbleball to actually go ahead and take a bit of cake so we get a little bit of damage. And I'm going to roll again. And I really did want to grab ourselves an upgrade, which we didn't really get, unfortunately. However, let's move on. So I'm going to go for shield stacking type builds with the Pebbler. I haven't really used this guy all that much, and I don't think he's going to be that great. We are facing a Shogabeat, which is going to be some poison stacking, and some shock stacking, as well as some heals. But our team is going to be Bernie. We're going to be playing lots and lots of Bernies, while also getting some defenses, and smashing once again. That's our second victory. Hell yeah. Getting our freaking win streak going is amazing. You run into a bug collector. He offers to share with you one of his bugs he's caught today. Well, honestly, Gill Shell is a normal bug type. We're going to get burn on this guy, and he's super speedy. So I'm not going to take the Ball Mantis or the Guardian Ants. Let's take this Gill Shell. It's going to be a nice addition. Wait, that's a freaking Pebbler once again. I'm going to take this fella. Market License would always be pretty fantastic. Well, we could also go for the Baroon, Grass Fire type, which will be kind of nice. But let's roll. That's a Scorchip. We'll take it. Smash it. Now gives a big old trinket. Additional trinket, reduce the cooldown. I always love the cooldown reductions. I'm going to take that. I'm also going to take the voucher, use the Scorchip, which I do once, and we're going to waste some gold rolling. Magmite, we're going to lock the shop for it, and let's get moving on. Our team is just all fire guys, which is nice. Fire and rock. Basically, the team want to go for it. With stacking burns and also stacking defensive. But our Gill Shell is going to be super speedy and inflicting burn as well. It's nice to have a super speedy guy that inflicts burn. And holy moly, this Electrade with 100 shock. Yeah, it's too strong for us. We lose 2 lives, but that's going to be okay. Let's take our Magmite. Let's reroll. Let's take our Scorchip. All commons. That's a level 3 freaking Scorchip, which is amazing. Have this guy level up immediately. Again, additional trinket. Damage. I'm going to take the additional trinket. Pebble upgrade. I almost want to sell our Gill Shell immediately. Because getting these early level ups is super important. So I'm going to sell them. And we're going to take it. I'm hoping we get ourselves cooldown reduction. And we do get it. 15% cooldown reduction is awesome. Problem is we level up our guy really fast. Let's keep rerolling. Another Scorchip. We could try to go for double Scorchips. That's a shiny Ball Mantis, and that's a level up on our Magmite. Now I'm going to spend a little bit of golds. I'm not going to go for the shiny, but with each fire guy, this guy gets a crazy amount of cooldown reduction. I'm also going to lock this for a Magmite. But let's get going once again. We should be able to get a permanent scaling reduction on our fire. Our Sun Sage is going to eventually just stack up insane cooldown. And just inflict tons and tons of burns for us. We gotta get there. Now, opponent does have a lot of shock again. Honestly, the Musician with the Electric Grenade is kind of cracked early on. It's kind of like the second level of Sting Guard. But that's 2 more lives gone. But we're still getting our build online. Let's take our Magmite. Let's see what sort of craziness we're going to get. Something hopefully awesome. More cooldown reduction I'm going to take in a heartbeat. I'm going to take that free reroll and just keep rolling. And don't really want any of these guys. Again, we could take the Forma Queen, which I'm down for because that's just going to reduce our cooldown even more. And let's keep rolling. Now, Scorchip, do we try to go for double Sun Sages? I mean, probably not, right? Well, let's get moving on. The Forma Queen is going to be nice because it just speeds up all our dudes. So what you got for us? Rich lady, you're going to have some higher value mons. It's going to be a full Poison stacking team with a shiny Spinari, which could be lots and lots of Poison stacking. So shield's really not that great for this. But can we stack up a burn faster than they can stack up their Poison? It is kind of looking like awesome. And smashing even. We managed to get there in the end. Hell yeah, and that's our third victory, leaving us with 7 more to go. We see a meteor flying through the sky and crash nearby. You rush over to see the meteor with a glowing gem embedded into it. Now the meteorite does give us damage, basically on our magmite, but that's about it. So we get permanent skilling on our magmite, we can level up a level 1 monster, which is a farmer queen, or we could level up our scarred ship to try and get that extra level sun sage, double sun sage, or we take our 40 gold and get our level ups. I'm actually going to take our level ups, our gold I mean. Take our golds, let's take you. Can we grab you as well then to try and get this level up? Also a little bit of damage I'm going to take. Let's take it. Let's keep rolling. Serenade is kind of insane to add into our team. Yeah, because he is also fire as well. Let's take this to grab more shields. Pyronite is here as well. And that's a lignite, who gets a bunch of skilling damage based on how much burns you have, as well as a freaking blaze wing too. A multicasting bird. Is this really the team for Pebbler? Trust me, I'm going for it. Golem's here as well. God damn, we could have some insane potential. Also, Prism Gun. We're not going to take any of these. Reaper is also pretty darn fantastic. Well, let's keep rolling. Scarchimp. Magmalite. I'm going to lock it. I'm going to grab you for now. Just get this level up so we get ourselves a big old trinket. And we'll just cooldown of monsters in our shop. 5-second cooldown on our Magmalites. However, let's go for now. So the Serenade is going to remove debuffs onto us. So we should be able to outskill any opponents that do stack up debuffs. The bad thing is, if your opponent stacks up damage, that's where we're going to be kind of lacking. That's why we wanted to go from Pebblers, super fast Pebblers, to scale up our shields. So we get uber defensive, and we can stack up all our burns. And honestly, the more I use Serenade, the more I like this character, because it just makes us immortal for debuffs. It's definitely insane. Come on. And that's our 4th victory. Not bad. Definitely not bad. Now you should be nearly at 1 second, 1.7. Magmalites. I do want to take you, because that's going to be scaling burn for us. And that's a freaking Guidrosil. Mystic Pearl is here as well, which I don't care about. And we almost have our Magmalite leveled up. We hold on to our Sun Sage, we sell it. I mean, I gotta sell this guy, right? Let's take you. Blue ticket. I'm gonna take it just to try and get our Magmalite. We can take our Arcana, which will speed up our Sun Sage if we want to, but I'm also not gonna take it. Still want to sell you though to keep rolling. Ongoing effects. So our Farmer Queen can just go faster and faster. Again, Blaze Wings here. But I'm gonna roll on with this. So this guy is gonna be just stacking up infinite burns to us, which is gonna be fantastic. Now we're facing a Chemist who is gonna be all about Toxic. With our Serenade, he also got a Serenade as well. But that one's a little bit faster. So we should be able to cleanse all their poison onto us, and we're stacking up our burns a hell of a lot faster than they're getting their poison stacked up. So this is gonna be really, really awesome for us. We should 1000% be able to outscale them. Although they did murder our guys, which is kind of funny that we're still surviving this, even with all our guys told. Yeah, the Chef is kind of awesome actually, giving fire types to our Mono types. And that's a lot of poison stacked up. They could actually bring it back. Hold on a second. That could be more words. That poison is racking up and our fire is actually running out. Come on, Fatigue, help us. Hell yeah. That was so close. But we're halfway there. We're 5 victories. Now, Farmer Queen, we could try to upgrade. I mean, 1 second cooldown, do we even really want it? I think I'm just going to reroll. Lignite's here so we can scale up the damage and just get crazy damage from this guy. We probably should take it over our Magmite and our Pebbler, right? Serenade upgrade will be nuts, so I'm going to take it. That's literally it. And we're going to rock on once again with 36 fire every 1 second. Yeah, Sun Sage is kind of cracked. That's for sure. With a pretty darn slow Pebbler who scales up shields. Maybe that's another Dirge Fin. God, we could be in trouble because this is stacking shock. Never mind, we're actually going to cleanse a lot of it. Yeah, so we might be able to outpace him because of that. Now they're getting a multicast Dirge Fin, which is not looking good for us. The multicast with the shock, yeah, it's just going to be too much for us to handle. And just, honestly, Dirge Fin's countered us completely. We do end up losing 3 lives, but that's going to be okay. As long as we don't see another freaking Dirge Fin. He says he's too many dragons to take care of. He offers you to adopt one, so we can get multicast, ongoing effects, or Draco Arch. I'm going to take the multicast. Multicast is going to be nice. And we got to sell something which honestly just feels terrible. Do we give up on our level 3 Magmite? Or do we get rid of our Pebbler? I'm going to get rid of our Pebbler. As much as I want this guy, that's a level 2 upgrade I've been looking for. That's going to be fantastic, awesome for us when you buy a level up. When you buy a monster level up, reduce cooldown monsters in your shop by 30%. I mean, I'm going to take the shop cooldown. With Dracana, 1 second, basically just infinitely stacking our Saberhorn onto it. We could actually do that instead. And you know what, I'm going to take that. So maybe our Magmite does come out because we can scale up our heat onto our Dracana, which can charge up our Saberhorn, which gives us more and more multicast. Golden Dig I do want to take, so we can try... Wait, Blixie's awesome as well. I mean, you could also scale up on Blixie. We could also take Gun, which would give us multicast onto our Magmite, which would be fantastic also. Lots of options right now. Now if we take you, your cooldown's still going to be 1 second. So Farmer Queen, you can go. Do we take the Gun? Do we sell our Magmite? I think we sell our Magmite, right? We sell all this, and we take our Blixie. Now the thing is, we probably should scale up our Blixie. It's going to be a lot for us. Gun, we don't really care about. Drake Arch, we don't care about either. Don't really want any of these guys. Goddamn Magmite. Why do you have to show up now? Lignite's here as well. Dracana for a level 3 upgrade. I mean, I'd rather get ourselves our Saberhorn, but I'm not going to deny I do want to grab this. And I also want to upgrade this Magmalite. But let's move on once again. But getting multicast onto our freaking Dracana, then to charge up our Saberhorn. Just be infinite scaling, which could be nice. And then every time we flick burn, our Blixie just scales up our burn significantly. That's an infinite burning, stacking type team. Hell yeah. Well, we cleanse all the shock our opponent is applying to us. And that's our 6 victories. Not bad. Now again, I want Dracana. Let's reroll. This guy is awesome. That's going to be more and more scaling for us. And we'll see what this trinket's going to give us. Right, most monsters have 25% less cooldown. Get multicast at the cost of a life. For 3 lives. Or when a monster levels up, reduces cooldown. I'm actually going to take this reduced cooldown because that's just going to be 3-second breaking scaling. Purple chip I'm going to take for extra monies. Dreidel could be kind of nice as well. Don't really want any of these. This is what I was aiming for. This with the Pebbler as well as the Magmite and just inflicting turbo burns. That was the game plan. But we pivoted. Serenade for a level 3 upgrade would be nice as well. But none of these guys I do really want. A shiny freaking Noxalite. Yeah, I'm not going to be going for that stinky Noxalite. That's an awesome level up. We'll be taking that. And let's move on. Once we get our Dracana crafted up, it's going to be 2-second charge, which is going to be even more awesome. This guy is just S tier. This guy's S tier, Serenade is S tier, as well as the Blixie with burn belts. It's going to be a lot of shock, but with a Serenade we cleanse pretty much all the shock. And then we can just let the burn just basically outpace everything. Not bad, especially with our multicasting Dracana as well. And only 3 more badges to get. Let's take you. What you got for us? More awesomeness? I mean, damage, abilities affect all adjacent allies, or basically gain multicast. I mean, the problem with the multicast is we'd have to sell 1 dude, because we can only have 1. And I don't really want to sell anything, even though multicast on the Dracana would be even more awesome, because then we can charge this up immediately. It would literally turbo stack our build, or even this multicast. And I really don't want to sell anything. We could sell our Blixie in hopes that we find another one, but we would go down to our final life. I'm going to take it. The question is, what the hell do we put on? Actually, we can't sell our Blixie. Do we sell our Serenade then? Or do we sell our Magmalite? Because we scaled up a lot on our Blixie. Or do we sell our Saberhorn? I think we actually have to sell our Saberhorn, right? Even though this will be amazing multicast as well. Yeah, we gotta sell our Saberhorn. Now, do we put it on this? I think we have to put it on our Dracana, right? So let's venture on with this. We're definitely gonna lose. 1000%. And we gotta hope that we find ourselves that Saberhorn. Well, getting this extra multicast, I mean, it's just gonna be too good. This guy with multicast is nuts. And especially when he triggers every 1 second. And then on a Saberhorn, basically just fully charging and getting your multicast back. Now you lost, you lose 3 lives, but that's gonna be okay because we get a big power up, which is gonna be phenomenal for us. And with that, we're gonna take that super rare trinket. Home for something crazy, potentially awesome. And we can get a level up, your battle start effects trigger again, or your monsters have more reduced cooldown. I'm gonna take the level up. Just grabbing ourselves that Saberhorn. Now let's reroll. Gun's here. We want to be very, very careful what we choose. Gun is going to be the play. Not Gun. Okay, rare candy. Does that count for a trinket? Because they don't want to take it. If so, but I'm still going to take it. Let's keep going. Serenade, a level 3 upgrade. I mean, it would be awesome, but it's not the play right now, and that's Tomb. We just need to find out Saberhorn. Saberhorn is the most important guy that we do need to find. Come on, Saberhorn. That's a Blixie. We could get a level 3 Blixie though, or level 3 Dracana. Oh, the level 2 Saberhorn is going to be awesome for us. I think we take the level 3 Dracana, right? That's going to be too good for us because it's going to charge up every 3 seconds. When a monster levels up, reduces cooldown by 15%. I'm going to take that as well. We take another Blixie? I think we kind of have to. God damn, I skipped the freaking Saberhorn. What am I doing? There he is. 60 gold though. That's going to be a little bit tough for us. I think we got to sell this for Saberhorn. No, that's a 3-second. That's a 2-second Saberhorn. Yep, that's going to be awesome for us. So, you're going to activate once. You're going to basically trigger the Saberhorn. And that's going to give this multicast. And yeah, we need to level this guy up. I'm still going to roll. Not go fast. Serenade, I'd love to grab. That's our freaking Saberhorn, and let's get going though. So now we should be in a great spot, potentially. We are facing a lucky girl who's going to have some shiny potential, shiny shenanigans, and that's going to be a lot of shock onto us. But again, Serenade is going to be cleansing all that shock for us. And we just explode. 4,800. Infinite stacking heats. Yeah, I think we broke the game once again. Let's grab our Saberhorn. Let's keep rerolling. Let's take that tote bag, golden ticket. We try and get our Saberhorn, which we didn't get. Another golden ticket. That's a level 3 Blixie. Let's get going once again. Now, honestly, we actually destroy opponents so fast that this Magmala isn't going to be as good anymore. So we'll see if we're going to beat him down because we're going to have massive heals with some big damage as well. But look at this burn stack up. And it just barely wins out though. Couple more seconds there and we were toast. But the infinite scaling Dracana is crazy with the burn. Yeah, we didn't expect that. We're taking this Blixie upgrade. God damn it. I thought it was the level up. Am I just dumb? I might just be dumb. And unfortunately, we didn't get our Dracana upgraded. Although we could sell our Magmalite. Yeah, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble. Black Feather, basically giving us more multicast. I don't think it's going to be worth it. Let's keep going. We probably should just take Golden Ticket. That's a level 3 upgrade. Take a bite to Saberhorn. And let's take this Blixie upgrade. Now what you got for us? When monsters gain stats to gain 100% more, that's just going to be nuts for us. So now when a Fire Ally triggers, give burn for the battle equal to 3 times the Blixie's burn. And that's going to be double, isn't it? Also, another Blixie. We'll be taking that too. But I don't think we're going to lose with a 5-stack Firemon team. Can we outpace this other chef who's going to have a battle effect team? Maybe. But look at this burn. 15,000 burn in a split second. Yep. I think we broke the game once again. Yeah, we definitely broke the game with a fire stacking Dracana chef. Definitely wasn't a bit like I was expecting to play today, but it turned out to be extremely awesome. But anyways, make sure to leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing, and hope to look up for the next one. I'll see you next time.